Hello everyone, welcome back to Birdcage Craft Studio with me, Sue Ralph, and today I am bringing you my crafty tip from me to you, number 34, and I thought we'd have a little bit of fun using shaving foam and some of the re-inkers. Okay, so let's get going. So this is a little card I made just to show you what you can actually do, and I made the background with the shaving foam and ink technique, and on here I just wanted to show you there's 3 different ways you can do it. So I just started off putting re-inkers onto the foam and then just pulling the colour across the foam. So you get the colour of the ink and then you get the white background of the card. Then I had to go and mixing it all together, and it's come up with a sort of a lighter background colour. And then that lighter background colour, I added some more inks to the top just to sort of lift the colour a little bit. But I'll show you how I did those. Now you need to start off with some re-inkers, your choice of colour obviously, a bone folder and something you can pull the ink across, so I tend to use the end of my paintbrush. And then you'll need some white card, and I've just used normal heavier stock card. Don't use anything that's too thin because it will buckle quite a lot. You want some shaving foam. I'm going to move the card out the way. Wet wipes or kitchen paper is a good idea. And then what I have got here is I've just got a carrier bag which I have just cut the top and the sides off, and I'm going to use that just to try and keep my work surface a little bit cleaner. So give your foam a good shake and spray some on. Just keep it into the centre. I'm only using small pieces of card, but obviously if you want to do a full card size then you can sort of have a larger area of foam. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smooth the shaving foam out a little, just so that it's the size of my piece of card. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to get some inks and just put a few drops on. Again, you don't need that many, depending on the sort of size that you're going to do. It's a good idea to get plenty of cardstock ready because you can keep going for a while with this. Okay, obviously I've used this one quite a lot because there's not that much left in it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my paintbrush and just gently pull across the colour, bringing it across the foam. One thing I have found with this technique, once you've put your cardstock down, it's then actually difficult to pick up more colour. It tends to, the foam tends to leave a covering on the card, and so it doesn't absorb any more colour after the first time. Right, so there's the one. So I'm just going to get my one square of card, pop it on top, just smush it down. Okay, pick it up. Okay, so then you're left with it looking like that. I'm just going to bring in my other piece of carrier bag, and then I'm going to get my bone folder, and then I'm just going to hold the one corner and smooth across with my bone folder, take off that foam, and then you are left with your pattern. And as I said, if you try to go back in to put more colour on it, I'll just show you, it doesn't pick it up. So let's just go for this corner here. Okay, I'm going to try and get some more colour on there. And you'll find that for some reason it doesn't take that well. See, there's a tiny amount there but hardly anything at all. So that's the one we've done. So what you can do, you can then get your foam, put it back onto your pile of colour. Let's just move this away again for a minute and bring that back in and mix it up. So you're mixing the foam with the colour, and this is where it gets quite fun because you make quite a nice mess, and I'm sure children would love to do this. I used to do it a lot when I used to work with children. So basically you're just spreading it out again so all the colour is mixed in. Okay, so then you can pop your next piece of cardstock down. Okay, make sure it covers all of it, lift it up again. Make sure you've covered it. And I'm going to bring in my other piece of carrier bag. Just take some of this foam off. Oh, it does get very messy, I'll warn you now. And then just again wipe this off. And then can you see that's more of a coloured background now. And then if you wanted to have that sort of paler background, but you wanted just a few flakes of colour going through it, I'll just move this out the way a little bit. Then you can go back in with some more colour, just a few more drops, back with your paintbrush, just to pull across the colour into a pattern, like so. And then you can get yourself another piece of cardstock, pop it down, smush it in again, right into that corner, and then just use your bone folder going across again. Okay, and each one that you do is going to come out totally different. There we go. So that was the first one, and if you can see there, it doesn't have any background colour. That's just white with the green. That's mixing up the ink, and that gives you sort of a lighter green background. And then you've got another one here that you've just added some more ink. So you've got the lighter green background, but then you've got the marbling with your inks again. So as I said, you can sort of have some fun with that, get yourself nice and dirty. And then you can use the paper once it's dried and make yourself a little card. Just one tip, you will find there's a little bit of residue of the foam on there, but what you can do is just get yourself a piece of, with either a wet wipe or a piece of kitchen paper, and literally just rub it over, and then it brings it all off. And the one good thing I like about this method is that when you've finished, just wipe off as much foam as you can, put your paper together, and then you're left with hardly any mess at all. Okay, so that's the tip from me today, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye!